Okay, we're going to cook my strawberry meringues. This is a great one, really nice and simple, great for a dinner party because it can be made in advance. So let's get going. So firstly we just need to separate the eggs. We want the egg whites into a bowl that we're going to whisk. So just an easy way to do that is just break open your egg and then just pour the yolk in between the two halves of the shell, like this. I'm sure you know how to separate an egg anyway. This. And we don't need the yolks, you can get rid of those. And then the same with the other egg. There we go. And I don't think I've got any shell in, which is a miracle. Right. I'll just give my hands a quick wipe. So hopefully you've got the bowl with the 2 egg whites in, and we're just going to give that a whisk up with your electric whisk. And we're going to whisk that until it goes stiff peaks. But you won't be able to hear me talk over it, so when you see me stop, you just stop and we'll check to see if yours looks the same. Okay, you see, hopefully you're with me. This is the stage we want to get the egg whites to. It's not quite as whisked as we're going to go fully, but we're going to add in the sugar now. And as we add in the sugar and whisk that in, that will really firm up the mixture. So with the sugar, you don't need to bother actually measuring it out. You want to just sort of tip into the mixture, roughly about a dessert spoon at a time, and just whisk that in. So again, once you see me stop, hopefully you'll have whisked everything in and we'll be ready to move on. Okay, hopefully you've stopped as well. And then the last thing that we need to do is just add in half a teaspoon of your corn flour. And this will just help make the mixture really nice and stiff and help in the oven. So just whisk that in for 10 seconds, that's all you need for this. Right, and that's it done. Hopefully yours is looking something like this. So you've got a big, lovely, creamy mixture, really glossy, and that'll be the sugar mixing in with the egg whites to create that. So all we need to do now is just to take your baking tray, which I hope you've got already greased and then lined with some baking paper. And then you just need to put 2 big dollops of this onto the baking tray. Yeah. Oh, spilt a bit, that's fine. You can add a bit more. Okay, just dividing the mixture roughly equally. There we go. And then lastly, what we need to do is just flatten down the top. Just gently with a spoon. Okay, and then all you need to do is pop this in the oven for 45 minutes and then turn the oven off and just allow it to cool in the oven as the oven's cooling, and that'll stop them cracking, because if you were to take them out of the oven then they'd probably all crack. So just leave them for 45 minutes in the oven at the temperature and then turn the oven off and leave them in the oven. It'll take about half an hour, but just come back when they're cold and we'll be ready to go.